It's a rainy Monday and I am getting my brand new DTF printer. I have no idea where it's gonna go. Oh, it's not that big. I hope it's just one crate. If so, that's perfect. Welcome back to the channel, beautiful people. It's your girl Katrina, and in today's video, it's been a long time coming. I'm finally unboxing my brand new DTF printer. So I'm gonna take you through the entire unboxing, setup, first prints. If you didn't know, DTF is direct to film garment printing. So I'm gonna walk you through everything. See if this is the right printer for you. But FYI, I did have some challenges. So stay tuned and find out to see what happens. Let's get into it. Thank you.
I have some, but I don't know why, but I never use them.
Great, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Literally just enough space.
Scratch your floor up. That's being gentle.
Let's just do it. There we go.
Awesome.
Thank you. I have to sign, right?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate everything. Now I can't get out.
Right.
Already I can tell this one is much smaller than the last DTF machine I got. So I'm glad because I don't have that much space. I mean, I have a lot of space, but I have a lot of stuff. So I'm so glad that this one is more compact, and it might be better for you guys too, because if you're working with a smaller space, a tighter space, but you really want to do DTF, I got something. So I'm gonna wait until my friend comes. I'm gonna try to do some organization, some clearing up as much as I can now. But I'm gonna show you the full setup, full unboxing, this brand new DTF printer that I just got, and shaker and dryer from none other than UNINET. So stay tuned. I gotta go try to make this work somehow. All right, I'll be back. So I have a friend here that's gonna help me pop open these crates. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this crate because I'm excited to show y'all my brand new DTF printer. So without further ado, let's unbox this bad boy, because this is about to change the game for my printing business. Been wanting one. I had another one before, didn't work out. First I had Pro Colored, then I went to Ricoma, but now we got UNINET. Here we go. Now this crate is a little bit different because it has some screws, and it looks like everything is screwed in. The other ones have been popped. So this one looks like it's a little bit easier. Time to put it open. As you see, everything is packaged securely. So because it's this is the actual printer and the shaker part, so I can't just lift it out, so we do need to drop the panels. So if you get one, you definitely still need to drop the sides as well, so that way you can have easy access, you don't damage anything on the inside, and you'll be able to just take it out easily. Oh yeah, see, that's much easier. So he just like deboed it real quick, and now we can just slide it out. You can go ahead and pull it out. And it's light, right? Oh yeah. This is what you want, a nice home DTF printer setup. So I'm gonna set everything up tonight, and that way I'll show you exactly what everything looks like. But I definitely had to clear the space so that way I can get everything set up. So next I'll do that one, but thanks to my friend for getting the shaker out for me. UNINET. All right, so this is the actual DTF part. I need that crowbar, actually. Y'all know my history with crates, right? So let's see if we can get this up. I don't know why they don't just come with like regular latches to make it much easier. Okay, there we go. We're getting somewhere. Dun, 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 dun. And here we go. So it has a lot of things on the inside. Oh, I gotta take all this up. This is all protecting. Okay, that can just easily come out, I guess. Not all of them. Might have to swap out for some more muscles. Let's see. Oh, see, the thing is under here. So we gotta get this bar. I'm gonna have my friend take that off, and then I'll take out the printer. It literally almost looks like the one I just had. But this one is newer. Oh yes, 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 yes. Okay, so let me get all of this out, the boxes out. It's packed in here nice and tight and securely. My little hands. All right, box number 1, box number 2. Can I pick this printer up by myself? It's going over there. Oh, good God. Why would I struggle when I got some muscles here today? This is going to be the first look at the UNINET 1200. I'm gonna go ahead and take this plastic off. I'm so glad that I still just happen to have this table from my previous DTF printer. Has some weight to it for sure. And we got all of these for the ink. Voila. Hoses right here. Lid. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up so that way we can start doing our first prints. I'm wondering where the ink go. And this is the dryer shaker oven. That's gonna go right here in the front. And I'm hoping that it'll reach because, or at least the legs, I'm not sure. Once I do the complete setup, then I'll be able to know. But yeah, I think the paper is gonna come out this way. I think I'll figure it out. Powders goes through here. Yeah, because this is the oven. Ooh. Okay, really small and compact, as you can see. Much smaller, so I have way more room. Eventually, once I get rid of my embroidery machine or be able to slide things down, I am gonna like kind of turn it so that way I will be able to access the back even better. But for right now, I'm just gonna set it up straight like this, but I will be changing things around. Excuse all the mess behind me, but I'm gonna go ahead and open up everything to see what everything is. I have to kind of get things set up a little bit because tomorrow I have my onboarding, so that way I can start using my DTF printer. So I'm gonna see what everything it came with, everything that I received. I have all of the printer tanks, syringes, well, the ink tanks. So I don't know what everything is just yet, but I'm taking everything out because tomorrow morning I have the training. So I'm just going to lay everything out. So I have the big box right here. I'm assuming this is the ink and the film. Yep. I know my head is chopped off a little bit, but it's because of the space. But I'm going to show you everything that's in the box. Of course, you have all of the cleaning solutions, syringes that you're going to need. I'm going to show you the powder. This one is going to be the DTF white transfer powder. And everything is from UNINET. Everything is from UNINET. 1 liter inks, cyan, white, black, magenta, and yellow. Okay, and this one says DTF Select. So I got some print head cleaning solution in, oh, it's different things. Tried this before throwing away your print head. One says for print head wet capping. The other one says for print head flushing. This one says for removing hardened and plasterized ink from around the print head and capping station. And there's one more. The last one says for flushing ink, tubing, or to unclog stubborn clogs in the print head. So this is great. So you have some different cleaning solutions that you can use as well. And of course I have a thermometer because you gotta make sure you are at the right temperature so that way the ink can flow. Ugh. And last but not least, I have the DTF Select Transfer Film. I just really wish my table wasn't in here. I'm gonna have to get my table out early in the morning. That's on my other channel. I'm refinishing my table. It's right where the oven, shaker oven needs to go. So this is the film. Whoa. And I love the fact that this is warm and cold peel, it says. So of course we'll be peeling it warm. This is 13-inch, 328 feet of film. So yeah, this will keep me good for a while. So this is everything that's gonna come with when you purchase the UNINET 1200 DTF printer with the shaker oven. I'm gonna do my onboard training because everyone's gonna have that. And then we're gonna do our first prints. I have a really large DTF order that I need to get out. So they said it shouldn't take too long. I'm really excited to get started because I've been down for a minute without a DTF printer. This one is a lot smaller and more compact. So I'm hoping that it works out great. I cannot wait to show you. So I have my onboarding, my training, which everyone will have to do once they get this printer. It's brand new, just came out. So I'm the first one who got it. And I get to share it with you first, all right? So I have everything that I need to work from home to start printing again. So I'm gonna be bringing you my first test prints tomorrow, so stay tuned. Now it's time to go make my son some cheese biscuits because he's driving me crazy. So just turned it on for the very first time. Trying to follow the setup instructions so that way I can get everything set up. I put this on risers. Not sure if you can see that, little riser, so that way I can kind of bring the shaker up just a little bit because this one does not have like a tray. It should, so that way it'll catch the film. So typically, you know, they normally have like a tray, so that way it'll be able to have something that the film can stay straight on and can stay and lay on as it's going through the shaker. Okay, not sure if you can see that, but now it says ready, so now I can go through my setup. It did its initializing, but now it says ready, bonjour, hi, and now I'm getting ready to go and set it up. So just to point out the features and where everything is, roll is in the back, ink is right up here at the top, control panel, and that's magnetic. It can go wherever you want it to go. So as you see, that just sticks right there. So you can literally put it anywhere on the side, but I'm just gonna keep it right there in the front for easy access. You have your little screen right here. This one doesn't come all the way down, so that part stays open. And then of course, here is on the side, this is where the print head is underneath here. And then this is the tubing in the compartment for the waste ink right over here. This is where you'll get your temperature gauge right over here, the bed, and this one does come with an automatic cutter, which I like that. So you can automatically cut the film. Maybe if I'm doing like one-off prints, that's perfect, so that way I wouldn't waste so much film. So I do like that. But if I'm doing like a gang sheet or if I'm doing multiple prints, then I'll run it through here. But other than that, if I'm doing one off, I'll probably just powder it by hand because I do have powder down there, and just put it under the heat press. So actually I do love this feature. Only the Prestige used to have that, but I didn't have the shaker oven, you know, big oven setup like this. So I do like that, so that way if I'm just doing one or two, I don't want to waste all my film. But this is the shaker oven, 14-inch. I'm gonna put the powder in. It's gonna feed it through, shake it, powder it, coat it off, and then of course the oven is right here. Smaller oven. So this one isn't going to waste so much film. The other one I had was much bigger, longer, took a lot of time for the paper to pass through, so you were wasting a lot of film. So I do have like all the controls and stuff. On this side I didn't cut this on, and my I don't have the purifier, smoke purifier yet. It is coming, so this will be where it exhausts out. So I will probably have to use my X-Tool purifier for the very first time, or just deal with it, open the garage tomorrow morning. I'm just testing it tonight, and I'll do all my prints tomorrow. But I am waiting for my smoke purifier extractor to come. And then this is the roll feeder at the front where it's gonna roll up all the film and catch it right here. So this one is set up pretty much the same, but I'm gonna have to figure out something for the cables because I do not like this. I need cord management. This is all out and exposed. I've never seen that before in a DTF printer. So this one is out. Yeah, just giving you honest feedback. So I do not like the way this setup is, but it's a DTF printer, so I will get something, wind up the cords and Velcro it and attach it. But this is just the very first time I'm using it, and I didn't know it was going to be like that. So, you know, I like things nice and neat, so I will make sure that I keep everything nice and neat and out the way, because the issue is that, you know, if there's any ink splatter, anything pops out, it's going to mess up and get on the film. So I have to figure that out. So that's the only con that I have right now, but I haven't used it yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it set up, and then once I get it set up, I'll let you see what the first print looks like. So I'm basically winging it at this point on my own, trying to figure out how to get the ink flowing, and I just know from previous ones that you have to pull the ink through. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that and see if we can get this printer up and running, because I have a large order to do. So I'm just taking the syringes that it comes with, and you're going to use a different one for each color, and I'm hoping this works. Okay, so I'm just going to take each one. These are the dampers. I have no idea what the method is for this particular printer because, again, I don't know. There's no video. I don't want a bunch of air, so I'm gonna do that first. Yeah, and I'm just gonna pull this ink through. Now you won't have to do this, hopefully, because the machine automatically pumps the ink through. Only reason why I'm doing it is because I didn't know at the time. I was doing my onboard training, but I didn't have an Ethernet port, so we had to stop the training because we couldn't go any further. So you will have to have an Ethernet port on your laptop or computer or buy something. So because I had to go and stop and do that, I just started doing the rest on my own. But you will have onboarding, and the machine will pump the ink by itself unless there's an issue. So I was doing all this for nothing because all I had to do is just push a button and it would have done it for me. So being that this is a dual head DTF printer, I'm not sure if I stated that earlier, it does go faster, but there are way more ink cartridges, as you can see. There's another whole second row behind that with all the color ones. There's 6 in the front for the white, and then there's 6 more in the back for all of the colors. So it's not meant to be done manually. The machine will do it for you, and I was just making a mess. So I pulled through all the inks in the cartridges. You have 2 magentas, 2 blues, 1 cyan, 1 black, and then you have literally 6 whites, okay? So of course, because I had to reach back there, some of the different color inks dripped, trying my best, you know, not to get the different colors into any of the other colors. So some of these colors got into the white one, so I'm trying to just clean it out before I put this one in here. All right, you see that? So I don't want the other colors mixing. So had I known, you would do the back row first. But I'm not even sure because I didn't do this part of the onboarding. I was missing my Ethernet cable. So when you get your printer, you'll go through the proper steps because you'll have the onboarding. I'm just figuring it out on my own because I've had previous DTF printers before. And I'm trying to get out of order. So after setting up the machine, after setting up the software, I'm now testing my first prints, and I'm noticing that the white ink is not aligned with the colors. There's 2 print heads, so it's not aligned. I thought I did the calibration, but it's still not aligning perfectly. I'm having a time. I could literally cry right now because everything is printing misaligned. Pretty much everything. Like if you look, the white ink is, I don't even know. I'm gonna print one. I'm gonna press one to see how it comes out. I don't know what to do right now. This is a brand new DTF printer. For those of you who know me already, you know I give the unedited, unadulterated, nothing but the truth on my channel. I don't hide or sugarcoat anything. So I have been on the phone with tech for like the last 2 to 3 days. I've been trying to get this printer to work correctly. So I was stressed and I was literally on a time crunch. So you do need time to set up your printer correctly, but I just didn't have the time. This was the last thing that I was expecting from a brand new DTF printer. So I was kind of disappointed in the beginning. Maybe just the image, but it's not. Everything is still misaligned. I'm not sure if you guys can really see that, but everywhere where you see like the brown, it's all misaligned. I have done this so many times. I pressed a shirt and of course it's messed up because you can see the white in places where it's not supposed to be. So I have literally wasted so much film and ink. And I could just literally cry. I've done everything I could think of. I even went and ordered one of the calibration tools, put the measurements in. That's still not working. So I'm done. I'm calling it a night, and I don't know what I'm gonna do for all of these transfers. Here's all the shirts. Here's all the shirts. All the shirts that I have to do. And I have no idea how I'm gonna get all this done. I'm so exhausted. I'm tired. I've been standing pretty much all day trying to figure this out with this printer. I'm calling it a night. I don't know. Sometimes you need to start fresh, but there's nothing else I could do. I don't know how to make this printer get aligned. So tomorrow's the absolute last day that I can ship these shirts out. I could cry right now. I could literally cry right now. Okay, they told me rotate the image. Still jumping. This is crazy. I don't get it why that first image has to jump. But this is the full setup. You can see some of them coming out and they're still, but some of them are okay. I cut the words on some of them to see if that will make a difference. I had to cut off the bottom of their design. I had to make an executive decision because it was either that or nothing. For whatever the reason, it's not picking up the resolution, the pixels. So I cut off the words because the words are still inside the design. And I made the image, a little bit bigger because I got to get these orders out. So to answer your questions, because I know you're going to be wondering what was wrong with the machine. And today, I still don't really know. On the phone with tech, we tried multiple different things. We thought it was the calibration, and we got that, situated. But every time I would print an image, the machine would start shaking. It would start jumping. They wanted me to take it off the table, but I was like, the machine is too heavy. Again, my friend helped me set it up, and it's a desktop printer. It has to go on a desk. It has to go on a table. I'm not going to print on the floor. So we were just trying to figure out what was going on. I kept changing plugs, but every time it would start to print in the beginning, it would shake, it would blur, and everything would be off. I mean, it was just, I've never seen a DTF printer do that. So they're going to be picking it back up to do some testing because we just could not figure it out. I don't know what was wrong, but I decided to just cut off some of the words. I would try to rotate the image. The first one would still mess up, and then the rest of the images would print. Like if I needed 20 images, I would have to do 21. So my family's coming over because I just had to deal with it. I had to make an executive decision, and I had to change some of the image quality around, and then we just started printing because these shirts had to get out today. Otherwise, I was probably going to be facing a lawsuit or something because it's a college, they paid for it, and I was like, there's no way I'm not sending out this order. So my family surprised me, showed up, and helped me push this order out. Look who came to help me do this order.
Got me calling out of work.
You always talk about calling out of work. My sister pressing. I was in a bind. My sister's over here helping me press t-shirts. Took off work for me. My whole family came, surprised me. Hi, Ma.
You want to cry.
Whatever.
You need help.
I gotta get these shirts out.
Shoot.
So shout out to my
You
family.
said 4 fingers, right?
Yeah. Put the tray. You gotta teach her. Remember, it's been a minute since she pressed shirts for me.
Got that right.
Oh gosh, she taking forever just looking at the design. Girl,
It's this way, right? Yeah.
Not much better, but it's slimmer, compact. Adrian, bring these closer to you so that way you can reach faster. I'll just put them right here, okay? Mom, if anything, you want to pass her shirts so that way, you know, do it. Pass her shirts and stuff.
I kind of actually like the little white on it. It gives like a little glow.
A glow. Just these shirts, they want it metallic. I was like, when I print, it's not gonna be metallic.
Well, they got something.
If you making faces, you're gonna be on camera. My sister's over here pressing for me, helping me out. My mother's gonna be on folding duty. She dancing with the machine. This is why Adrian. I know she always gotta act up when she on camera. So these are warm and cold peels. That's the good thing about it. My sister taught her well. She's doing 4 fingers from the top. Let me bring you in closer. So anyone can do these transfers. My sister does not do t-shirts. She's probably only pressed for me like maybe once or twice.
Because she's so picky.
I am very picky. I'm very professional. But you know, I'll trust her once I see that she knows what she's doing. These shirts get pressed at between 310 and 325. So anywhere between 310 and 325 Fahrenheit. So I have it on 315 right now, and anywhere from 10 to 15 seconds. You want to let it just cool off 5 seconds or so, and then go ahead and peel it. So I'm using a Hotronix Fusion. I already have it programmed in. First setting is for my pre-press, 5 second, and then it's automatically going to jump to each one. The next one is going to be for 12 seconds. I'm pressing it at 12 seconds. And then the third setting that it's going to jump to is for the final press at 10 seconds. All right, so my sister's going to help me while I'm going to keep printing out the transfers. So if you need to find the middle, the center of the shirt, so since my sister is not a pro like me, I'm making sure that she gets each design centered. Just fold your garment in half. So that way, when you do your pre-press, it's going to create a crease. So this is going to create the center line for her so that way she'll be able to press the transfers evenly. Again, this is the manual heat press. Even though this is an expensive heat press, this one is manual. That's the only downside. This is, this heat press is really a great press. So now when she opens it up, she has her center line in order to place the transfer. Perfectly centered. She's also putting like a small crease in the transfer as well. Y'all see me do that plenty times on here. So that way she can get the transfer nice and even as well.
I don't know how to be.
But she's moving a little bit slow. All right.
Get your life. As Tamar can say.
Better. Never mind that junk in the background. Yes, excuse all the mess because for most of you, you already know that I'm renovating. So I have a lot of products and stuff on the other side of the garage for my home channel for renovations because I'm fixing up my house. But nevertheless, now that I've showed you guys how to press the DTF transfer, it's time to rock and roll because I literally have 70 shirts to print, but I would never do all of this in one day. I would never print, press, package, and ship all in one day. But because the machine wasn't working right and I've been on the phone with tech and support, FaceTiming them for the last 2 to 3 days, that's why we're cramming everything in. So now it's time to rock and roll and get this order out. All right, so I'm on the pressing now. My sister went to go pick up my son. My sister and mother are folding and bagging. It's a family affair. It's
getting paid
in love.
I have Jesus love. I want actual money.
Okay, so just so y'all can see what's going on in the sweatshop, there's my mother and my sister. Ma, say hi.
Hi.
And I'm doing the shirts. So the noise you hear, come Tisha, it beeps when it lets you know that you need to fill your ink tank. So right now the white ink, because it cycles the most, is low. So it's not gonna stop beeping until you pour ink in here. So now that I poured more ink in here, the beeping went off. I'm already pretty much out of white ink because it's gonna go through the white ink the fastest. Wow. All right, so I just filled that up. Prints are still printing. Ready. So even though this was a group order, they weren't all going to the same place. Literally only about maybe 25 went together. Everything else was separate. So this made it even harder. I didn't want to do it like this, but because I knew them, this was my former college choir and people were alums, so they were coming from all over to go to the actual concert, and one person did not want to collect all the money and handle all the shirts, which would have been easier, but you know, I made an exception. So that's why I was really stressing as well, because I knew the packing and the shipping was going to take even longer because it wasn't going all to the same place. So this is why I really needed my family. So here I am behind the scenes packing all the orders. This next one is an extra large. Extra large. Okay.
And they're all going in the black shirt. It doesn't matter what.
It doesn't matter what color poly mail it is.
Okay. So this is the extra large.
The next one is a 2X.
Oh yeah, it's a 2X. I got the 2X.
Two X.
2X.
Okay, the next one is a large.
One set.
So I gotta look at each one separately for the ship date to make sure it arrives. The good thing is that most of these are UPS. So if they UPS, then I have until 7. So if I can send them all UPS, then I'm good.
Oh, those two.
So these are all of the shirts that we did. We Family Affair, box full of shirts. My sister's doing the final pressing for me over there. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. We gotta rush to UPS. It's a wrap. I'm gonna take over pressing. What? Oh, hey Tisha, calm down. You're so dramatic. All right, it's a wrap. I'm gonna take over pressing. So, because I was doing the printing, the shipping labels, I just told her not to fold no more, and she's still folding.
Did you? As you said, fold the thing. Don't fold this either?
Yeah, don't fold it. I'm gonna do that. I wasn't folding. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna take over so I can rock and roll and get these out because we got like 30 minutes to get to UPS. Thank you so much, family.
You're welcome.
Where's Tisha? Oh, she all the way with it. Thank you so much, Tisha.
Do I get a free meal?
We going to Whataburger.
On your wallet? You see how she do us?
We'll see. What about us?
Damn. See, I'm so used to not doing that. That's why.
I will see you guys in the next video. I'm tired, I'm stressed, I'm hungry, and I'm hurting. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. All the information for the UNINET DTF 1200 is down below in the description box. Next time y'all see it, hopefully everything will be perfected. But if you're looking for a DTF printer, dual head, fast, small, compact, that can print 12 inches or wider, check it out. Link is down below in the description box.